A very happy Sunday to you. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz. I'm going to take a deeper dive into the forecast because we have changes up ahead. Today, though, it's going to be another beautiful day. Hopefully you were able to get out and enjoy the sunshine yesterday. Temperatures were in the low and mid 60s. Very, very comfortable. Today's going to be almost a carbon copy, except some of you could be cooler, especially closer to the coast, whereas interior areas a couple of degrees warmer. But we have those changes up ahead, including cooler temperatures. A very small chance we get a couple of showers favoring the mountains and the higher elevations, which I'll show you on the Futurecast coming up. But then we're going to have another ridge building by Wednesday, bringing us warmer and drier weather once again. I wanted to share these photos with you. One of our viewers, Dwayne from Spanaway, spent the day and spent the his Saturday on the Oregon coast and shared these photos, a beautiful sunset. You see some rough surf there, and then we had some nice little seals just perched on the rock enjoying the sunshine. I'm sure if you want to see your pets, even though those weren't pets, you can see your weather photos or pets. We love those. Go ahead, email me at aruiz@king5.com if you want to see them on air. Again, weather photos or nature photos, and then your pets. Monday and Tuesday, once again, will be the cooler days, upper 50s, lower 60s, and then we're warming up and drying out as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday looks to be the warmest day. Friday and Saturday, there are still some uncertainties whether we're going to have some showers and cooler temperatures or we're just going to have more clouds and moderate temperatures. So going right in the middle for now, and we'll fine tune it as we get a little closer. Let's take you outside because it is another beautiful morning. You see Mount Rainier off in the distance. We see Mount Rainier perfectly. You see a little bit of haze off in the distance as well. Now let's go to Everett because we have bright blue skies. The water is matching and we have very quiet conditions on the water. Going to be good to take the boat out if you can, and we'll have sunshine. Really not going to have much in the way of super choppy waters. Now the coast seeing some stronger waves, but all in all really going to be a lovely Sunday. Let's take you up north and we'll talk high temperatures. The islands low and mid 60s, mid 60s for the north interior as well as the foothills, and then for the North Sound as well as Camino Island you see low and mid or upper 50s, lower 60s. Clinton though around 65, Lake Stevens 66, Monroe 68, Issaquah 68, and then around 69 in Bremerton. The farther south you are, and if you live in the foothills, you'll have a better shot to hit 70 degrees today. Closer to Oregon as well, but the beaches will be cooler. We're getting that return of onshore winds, and so the beaches will be cooler than yesterday. Even some of the interior areas will be a little cooler, but not so much our far interior areas. Also a friendly reminder, just because the water or the air is warm, the water is not. Puget Sound all the way in Lake Sammamish as well, running in the lower 50s, the rivers 40 to 50. I know a lot of people like the cold plunge, but keep in mind cold water shock is a big issue, even for the strongest swimmers. So a couple of reminders for prevention. Always wear a life jacket, whether you're swimming, going on the paddleboard, or any other recreational sports on the water. Always use a buddy system as well, and know those water safety rules as well. So just to keep yourself safe. Again, even the strongest swimmers can succumb to cold water shock. As for coldness, we're not going to see super cold temperatures overnight. Near normal. We woke up to some areas of frost. Once again, that's likely not going to be the case for overnight and early tomorrow because we'll have more clouds in place. That marine layer will return. So you see through the day, we'll have a mix of clouds and sun, cloudy to start, and then we should get sun breaks in the afternoon. High temperatures, though, much cooler in the mid 50s closer to the coast. Interior areas upper 50s to lower 60s. 60s for many spots, but Tuesday will be the coolest day. We'll have mostly cloudy skies, but the back half of the day could end up being the time where we'll get some clearing. So let's walk you through the Futurecast, because Sunday afternoon, so this afternoon or early evening, we could have a couple of sprinkles out there because we could have some low clouds developing, again favoring the mountains, maybe Hood Canal, the Kitsap Peninsula, and maybe the South Sound. This is not going to result in anything by any means. Most spots are just going to see sunshine, maybe a few clouds. Tomorrow morning, waking up to low clouds or fog. You see that there all the way up Puget Sound. You're seeing a couple of dots of green. That could be more in the way of mist or drizzle, just because we have the murky conditions in those low clouds. By the afternoon, again, can't rule out a stray shower. Then we get to Tuesday morning. We're waking up to widespread cloud cover, and this is what I was talking about. We could have some clearing into the afternoon, some sun breaks, and then by Wednesday, we're drying things out. But then we get into Thursday, we'll start to get some high clouds, filtered sunshine. This is what I was talking about. So some of the computer models are showing the potential for some more rain on Friday as a quick disturbance moves through. For now, keeping rain chances out of the forecast, going with more in the way of clouds with that disturbance, but we'll see. Temperatures, though, will be cooler from Thursday into Friday. Over the next 7 days, again, not going to have much in the way of measurable precipitation. So basically from Snohomish County northward, as well as the North Coast, South Coast, and then Hood Canal, and then portions of the Cascade foothills and valleys, less than 1/10 of an inch. So we're talking several hundredths of an inch perhaps, with maybe a little more than 1/10 of an inch for the North Cascades, but really we're not expecting any major accumulations, or even some of us won't see any accumulating rain. If anything, it would be more in the way of mist or drizzle. So going forward, to wrap things up, 67 today, 67 on Wednesday. It's just Monday and Tuesday where we get highs in the upper 50s, lower 60s, and then we're warming up once again. Looking beyond the 7-day forecast, now this is not set in stone, but it's showing the potential for temperatures to come in the low and mid 70s next Sunday and into next Monday before temperatures moderate again. But this time yesterday, it was just showing temperatures in the 60s. So we'll see. Remember, we'll fine tune that forecast for you for Friday and Saturday, and then beyond the 7-day forecast as well. Remember, you can always find the latest forecast and a deeper dive into the forecast on King 5 Plus, king5.com, as well as our free King 5 app.